Hey guys, Firum here, and today I'm going to be telling you about all the new changes and additions and all the max stats of the new cars in the Porsche update to Asphalt 9. First of all, we have a Porsche season called Ferdinand Legacy in which you can get the Porsche Taycan. Also, there is a season pass which I will show you more about later. A purchasable legend pass which gives more rewards for each tier comes along with it. Also, we have new special events in which you can get the Porsche Carrera GT and Porsche 911 GT1 Evolution. The Carrera GT special event is going on as we speak. And then we have two new Grand Prix for the 718 Cayman GT4 Club Sport and the 911 GT2 RS Club Sport. The Cayman Grand Prix is going on right now, and I'll show you some changes made to the Grand Prix a little bit later. So here we go to the Porsche season, which lasts for 50 days. It is a lot like the festival events in Asphalt 8, where you complete a certain number of missions to get legend points, and when you reach a certain number of those, you will go up in tiers to get certain rewards at those points. There is a free pass that everyone can get rewards in, but there is also a $10 Legend Pass, which gives you such perks as a 3-star exclusive car, which I assume is the Taycan, 3 extra gas capacity in all cars, so more fuel for them, and a daily free ticket refill, as well as providing percentage boosts in many other areas of the game. Also, this season is a good place to get the 911 Targa and the Porsche Taycan. This Porsche season has 50 tiers and it lasts for 50 days, so if you want to get to the end in good time, you probably should be going up by about 1 tier a day. They give such rewards as credits, tokens, body parts, and blueprints for a lot of different cars, and as you can see in the Legend Pass, you do get quite a bit more. Personally, I feel that this Legend Pass is pretty pay to win, and a lot of people are being turned away from the game by it. As I plan to continue to not spend any money on the game, I will not be purchasing it. So now let's take a look at the missions, which are split into episodes per week. The first episode has 11 things that you can do in order to get these legend points to go up in tiers, and also to get a blueprint for the Porsche Taycan. They range from like playing a certain number of races on a track, to doing a certain number of 360 knockdowns, a bunch of different things you can do in a bunch of different places. Also, there is a bundle pass for the Porsche season, which is $30, and it automatically unlocks the first 15 tiers. If you are going to buy one of those, the $10 one is probably the better deal. Gameloft has made some changes to the Grand Prix events. Previously, people would lowball their time in the qualifiers to get much easier final rounds, where then they would do really good and easily get first, second, or third. Here, only the top 25% have the top 3 able to get the car, with the 50 to 25% of people only being the top 2, and the lower 100 to 50% only being the top 1 in the bracket. Also, packs in that event with a special key symbol on them will have a low chance to drop the key for the car in them, so even if you do get not in the top 3 or the top 2 or 1 if you're in a lower bracket, you still have a chance of getting the car. The Carrera GT special event lasts 38 days and requires the use of a whole lot of Porsche cars. Let's now look at the max stats of all the new cars in the update, starting with the Porsche Taycan. At max, it feels quite similar to the Honda Civic Type R, having a bit better acceleration and handling, but a bit worse top speed and nitro. The Taycan drifts better than the Civic, so we could be seeing a potential new King of the Caribbean. The 718 Cayman GT4 Club Sport stats are a lot like those of the Pininfarina, with a bit better top speed handling and nitro, but a bit worse acceleration. It is probably going to do very well on twisty tracks, but the Air and Air Hycera 33 will still probably be the overall king of Class C. The 911 GT1 Evolution is a low to mid-tier B-Class car, which is a lot like the Asterion in terms of stats, with slightly better nitro and handling, but slightly worse top speed and acceleration. It feels stable but stiff to drive, and it probably will not be very useful. Then we have the Porsche Carrera GT, which sits at the very top of Class B. Its stats are a lot like the Huracans, with slightly better top speed handling and nitro, but slightly worse acceleration. It has a better drifting speed and radius than the Huracan, so it could definitely be the new B-Class king on some tracks. Lastly, we've got the Porsche 911 GT2 RS Club Sport, which feels a lot like the Aventador J actually, with the acceleration of the 918 and the handling of the Pininfarina. It's definitely near the top of its class. It's fun to drive and will likely do very well on twisty tracks. Some other notable changes include an increased cost for club creation. Caribbean and Osaka tracks are now added to club races, and the Samsung Galaxy S20 family and Z Flip will now have 60 FPS support. Also, the garage levels were fiddled with again, so that most people actually went up some levels. Thank you all for watching. Please like the video if you have enjoyed, and consider subscribing for more Asphalt and other games content. And let me know down in the comments how you think these new cars will do, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye!